Hi, my name is Vita. I am from Ukraine and welcome guys to my live stream today. So today you've got me all for yourself for 2 hours and today we discuss topic with you, war update. So guys, for newbies who just joined our channel and probably don't know me, I would like to share some small short video that you guys have an idea who I am and what I am doing here.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we are talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. So guys, first of all of us at ukrainedating.tv would like to thank you and thanks to all our loyal followers, because without you, our launch last year wouldn't have been successful. So thank you very, very, very much. And we would like to share with you that our growth goal for 2023, which is to hit 4,000 subscribers. Now, to meet our goal, your continued support is the key. So we ask you to spread our love by sharing the links to our channel and our live streams among people whom you think can be interested in getting such information. And we've got exciting news in 2023. We know that you like watching our live streams here on YouTube, but due to some reasons, sometimes you can't and you prefer just listening while driving. So from now on, you can hear and see our amazing Ukrainian ladies' advice in your favorite formats like article, video, and podcasts. So the choice is all yours. And as well, who would like to talk live on camera, you need to be verified. You know how to do that. The link you can find below this video in the description. I will share with you as well a little bit later. You need to make one-time donation. You need to write down full your name and address. And of course, your face should be clearly seen on camera, that the lady can feel absolutely secure talking to you. So let's get started today. Please, when I will talk and give you the latest update, you please prepare your question, guys, and feel free to ask me any questions regarding today's topic or any other, like cultural topic, history, current event, our beautiful Ukrainian ladies, their mentality, features, characteristics, how to deal actually with our girls. So the topic today, guys, is the latest update. And we have today day 339. As probably some of you already know, January 26th was an attack of the Russian Federation with daggers and calibers. So air defense shot down 47 out of 55 missiles that arrived in 11 regions of Ukraine. Few power facilities were damaged, and unfortunately, 11 deaths are known so far. So since early morning, an air alert was declared throughout whole Ukraine, and it lasted more than 4 hours actually. The same night, the previous night, also Russia attacked Ukraine with Iranian drones. But thanks God, all 24 were shot down, and about 15 of them were in the sky over Kiev. Today, guys, in the first half of the day, according to the today we as well have constantly air raid sirens. So far, we have around 5 air raid sirens since early morning. So we keep waiting if something serious gonna happen today. So according to armed forces, Russia launched 55 missiles. The air defense forces shot down 47. The launches were from airplanes Tu-95, Su-35, and MiG-31 aircraft, and as well ships in the Black Sea. So among the missiles were X-101, 555, and X-47. Dagger caliber missiles, as well as guided also X-59. So all possible types of missiles, of rockets were guided to Ukraine. So unfortunately, 11 people died, as I said before, and 11 were wounded. So again, quite big numbers. So 20 cruise missiles were shot down while flying towards Kiev and over the capital itself. Hits are confirmed in the following regions. Odessa region, 2 power facilities were damaged. There were no victims, thanks God. Vinnytsia region, there were no victims and no information about the place of arrival yet. So somewhere, some specific place, but we don't know where exactly. Kiev region, Russians hit an energy facility. There were no casualties. Civil infrastructure were damaged, as private houses, high-rise buildings, cars of local residents, and as well we are talking about broken windows, damages of roofs and facades of houses. In Kiev also were a few explosions in Dnipro region, that's a central region, you know. Part of the rocket also fell in Holoseivsky region. Unfortunately, 55-year-old man was killed and 2 people were hospitalized. But all infrastructure facilities right now working okay, working normally. So everything was fixed, and thanks God we have a little bit better situation with electricity since yesterday and today too. So anyway, no matter what, we are alive and we keep going. As for today, guys, some numbers. The amount of neutralized Russian soldiers is 125,500 people, Russian soldiers, I mean. And as for our numbers, we are not, of course, announced, you know, due to war laws about our military losses, but here are the numbers as for kids. 460 killed and 917 injured. So numbers are great, you see. Some other news, guys. As we mentioned before, you know, Putla plans new offensive by spring. And the new stage of Russian offensive could begin in February-March due to some investigations. Putin is still convinced that he can win by being willing to lose even huge numbers of troops and superior forces. Even though he has not yet been able to do so, 1 second, guys. I need to open. Sorry, guys. 1 second, something. Something is wrong. Can you hear me well? Everything is fine, guys? Let me check something. I will put some video for newbies who doesn't know about our channel still, and I need to check here something. 1 second. And then we continue.
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
So guys, I'm back. Sorry guys, due to some health issues, I need to use my mask, medical mask. So hopefully you guys won't be scared too much. I'm sorry for that, but I hope you will understand. I'm sorry. Let me do it nicer. Like this. No, you see, I have a problem with reflection. So let us imagine that we are on some masquerade. Okay, so that will be fine. Can you hear me well, guys? So I'm sorry for that, but I really need that. Oh my God, I cannot understand what part I have to do. Sorry. Okay, hopefully that's fine for you. So we continue our topic, guys, and we stopped at numbers of kids which were being killed, and then we continue about new offensive. So a new stage, as I said, of the Russian offensive could begin in February, March. They say it's a very low possibility for them to attack from Belarus to the north of Ukraine, but he's still convinced that he can win by being willing to lose huge numbers of troops and superior forces, even though he has not been able to do so. So if it's possible, this offensive, and our experts absolutely sure that that's possible, and that will be, especially that you know that February 24th, we're going to have this anniversary, right? And mostly probably it will begin before Ukraine will receive new batches of tanks from foreign partners. And I want to show you some short video about this. Nice to see how our tanks coming to Ukraine.
valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to chalk.
So that was big train which brings tanks to Ukraine right now. Really pleasant to see, and of course we really hope that they will help us to defend our territory. And we guys continue. So for the first time in the world, by the way, UAV, sorry, who probably doesn't know, unnamed aerial vehicle, strike companies, strike battalion will be created in Ukraine. So actually the decision to create such companies at a meeting of their headquarters was made by Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Valery Zaluzhny. So the companies will be formed as a part, again, of the Army of Drones project. And it is noted that military personnel for them have already been selected. So each of them will receive drones, ammunition, Starlinks, and of course all the necessary equipment. In regard of the previous news, I want to let you know that the first 6 catchers of Shahids already in Ukraine, and they are protecting energy objects from Russian drones. I would like to show you again video about these catchers. Really nice. This video, by the way, from guys who already trained to operate with them. So, and yeah, and guys, you see, very nice system, and it is about the most modern defense technologies that actually protect, as I understood, the strategic facilities in the USA as well. So Shahid Hunter or Catcher is a complex of radars and jammers which has its autonomous Fortem drone Hunter F700 drones with artificial intelligence, and they can catch and intercept both quadrocopters and kamikaze drones. So actually we'll see, and we really hope for them. Very interesting news. I want to mention about Prime Minister of Hungary, Orban. You know, he received 15 journalists in Budapest, and among whom was American conservative editor-in-chief Rod Dreger, who outlined the main theses of the Hungarian Prime Minister. So very interesting thesis, and I want you to listen, and then later we can discuss it with you. What do you really think about that? So these main ideas were: Putin cannot lose the war and will not lose it, as he will not go to the presidential elections in the Russian Federation in 2024 as a losing president. So Russia cannot allow the presence of NATO in Ukraine. The time has long passed when Russia could conquer Ukraine or could occupy he means full Ukraine, and establish a pro-Russian government in the country. Russia's goal is to turn Ukraine into an ungovernable ruin so that the West cannot claim it as a prize. Ukraine, like Afghanistan, it's nobody's land. So this statement actually, like, a little bit shocked me because he's politician. Very interesting. In the West, they do not understand that in the war in Ukraine, time plays in Russia's favor. The direct participation of NATO troops in the war cannot be ruled out. The West is in a state of war with Russia. Does not rule out that Putin can use tactical nuclear weapons. We all know that. Nobody is afraid already, I guess. And in wars, the Russians are traditionally weaker at the beginning, but later they cannot be stopped. So the Ukrainian foreign minister reacted to the statement of Hungarian Prime Minister Orban, and he said, like, another dismissive statement by Viktor Orban towards Ukraine. Such statements are categorically unacceptable, which is obvious. Budapest continues its course towards the deliberate destruction of Hungarian-Ukrainian relations and significantly hindering the possibility of further dialogue between the two neighboring countries. The Hungarian ambassador will be summoned to the Ukrainian foreign ministry for a frank conversation. Very interesting statements. Absolutely, like, I don't know, but it's really strange because we are really neighbors and we have very close connections with this country. A lot of Ukrainians go in there, travel there, work there, get married there, have some business. And very interesting fact, today one of the deputies of Zakarpattia, that's part of Western Ukraine, which is very close to Hungarian border. In some of her social networks, she made a post where she put the map of this Zakarpattia region in colors of Hungarian flag. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to load that photo, but, kind of map of Zakarpattia, part of Ukraine, in Hungarian color of flag. And written down some phrase in Hungarian, by the way, not even in Ukrainian. Of course, she deleted that post very fast, but we'll see what's going to happen. As I said, maybe Hungary really hope to get some part of Ukraine, which is close to them. And that's why they are so uncertain in their decisions. They blocked, a lot of sanctions. They blocked a lot of military packages and some help to Ukraine. So because he claims constantly that he, of course, fights for interest of his own country and nation, because Hungary, as we know, not very strong country, not very rich country, and he need to protect, first of all, his nation. But really interesting, the story. Yeah, and as for the last news, guys, I want to mention as well that Kherson, Zaporozhye, and Konstantinivka, which is in Donetsk region, were absolutely severely shelled. Absolutely severely, just in residential areas in the center of the city. There are several people killed and injured as well. In Konstantinovka, the enemy shelled the residential area by missiles C-300. 2 men were killed, 33 and 70 years old, and unfortunately 1 woman, which were very young, just 36 years old. 2 people injured. So as for damages, 4 multiple storied buildings were damaged, also hotel, some garages, and residential cars, so some cars of local people. So actually, guys, I guess you follow the news, you see that the future help and the help which is keep coming to us is really great, We also account on, as Zaluzhnyi said today, we also account on F-16 airplanes, and in the package there should be 24 F-16, but unfortunately we need around 6 months to train our guys to use them properly, of course, properly, that they can be not professionals, but like use them wisely. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that. And also Poland, created a coalition kind of group organization of drones donors, and they ask for other countries who is able to give some tanks, no matter what kind of what quantity, so that they can give us. So they decide they are doing that voluntarily, and we of course very thankful for that. By the way, in Poland today was a very big explosion in some residential houses, and some people were some gas explosion. But good that it's holiday now, so not so many kids were in the house, but still some victims. Yeah, and the last news, guys, I like to entertain you a little bit to make you smile. So the last news is just to make you a little bit smiling. The West is in terror. So the horsehead Lavrov, continues to look for powerful friends all over the world. And this time he visited Eritrea, northern Eritrea, where he requested actually straw warplanes and ballistic manure. So it's interesting, where do they get plans from? But anyway, they are boasting constantly with their friendship with Eritrea, and one more, Uganda, I guess, Uganda. So I would like, once I showed you the video, but I would like to show you one more, very short, but just to smile. And then, guys, I will be back to answer all your comments. No, and I will show you some more videos. I will explain you what kind of videos. 1 second, let me show you. So just funny video, just really funny. I see Lavrov really like to go to African countries, and he likes all these ritual meetings, and they're boasting, showing those videos. Like you see, we have friends. So what he can ask for, there we'll see. So I would like, just without no comments, I would like to show you some short videos. What about Bakhmut? How is Bakhmut right now? So Bakhmut still ours. Keep fighting. Very strong and hot battles. Here it is right now. So just to have an idea, you see constant shootings, constant battles. And Ugledar. Ugledar is one more, it's near Zaporozhye, it's one more very hot place right now. And as they said, the new offensive also will be in direction of Ugledar. Unfortunately, I have some friends there. It's almost impossible to contact them. Phones are not working. Sometimes the lady can answer me maybe once in a month, maybe once in 2-3 weeks, very shortly, very briefly, like we just alive, and we are waiting for Ukrainian forces. That's it. So nothing like she can talk like 30 minutes or something, just couple of messages that they are alive. So here is the video how looks Ugledar right now. So yeah, you see, the place is kind of place of tragedy. Absolutely impossible to watch, like, and to stay calm. So guys, that's it as for news for today. So I'm ready to answer your comments. For guys who just joined us probably today, as always, don't forget to subscribe, to give us your likes, and to hit the bell in order not to miss our live streams of all our amazing live streamers. So that will help us great. Okay, and here are comments. What? Привіт. Thanks for joining. Hi, Jack. Привіт, Vita, what, and gentlemen. Yeah, everybody, hello. Так, Jack, what happened with you? I'm filled with righteous anger today. Honestly, I'm so tired of the timidity of the West. The time to strike hard, fast, and with no mercy has arrived. But I am definitely biased. I want to bigger, faster, stronger army, and I do trust Commander-in-Chief Valery Zaluzhny. Yeah, he is the real deal. Absolutely. Counteroffensive is coming with 500k infantry. We hear you fine, Vita. All is well. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah. So, yeah. We really have to be proud of Zaluzhny. I really like him, like, also personally. He's a very simple person, and very smart. And we are very happy and we are very lucky to have such commander like him. Goodness, you see, guys, you can understand what kind of driver I am. I have a problem with reflection, right or left. I'm confusing, absolutely. I'm confusing. If I want to do something with my left side, I use the right hand. That's a real issue for me. Oh my God, sorry. Yeah. So we also think and we also understand that's the time, because really the time is not a benefit of Ukraine, and we need to do something with that. People get tired, army really get tired. About mobilization in Ukraine, that's also an issue right now, because guys who are fighting already for almost a year, of course they're tired, they are exhausted, though they are already professional and adopted to like real circumstances, right? But still they need some replacement. But to do replacement with a fresh power, with the fresh guys who probably don't have such an experience and probably such motivation, we also don't know how it can help much, because not everybody is motivated. A lot of guys still escaping from Ukraine, paying really big money, using absolutely different schemes for tricking border controllers. But we have what we have. Yes, this counteroffensive sounds really serious. And of course, we all understand like 1 year anniversary, and almost no results except the growing hatred of local Ukrainian people. Okay, damage of infrastructure, absolutely huge victims among civilian population. Absolutely. You know, guys, sometimes, probably I'm wrong, but sometimes it seems to me that the number of killed civilian people much more than even soldiers from our side, because only in Mariupol, they said, like officially they said, were killed around 22,000 people, civilian people. But due to some facts and due to some, I don't know, we cannot count on that, but some people, local people, said that the number 22,000 in Mariupol is far from, it's like 3 times bigger, like around, people say around 75,000, because people were buried in every yard. Every meter of Mariupol, somebody is buried. So it's like total chemistry right now. So they are building new constructions, new houses, new buildings, just on dead bodies. And of course, some facts are not known still. I mean, officially, right? Some people were killed and nobody knows, probably no relatives left, so nobody can make a request about disappeared or killed people, right? So actually the numbers are really huge. So what else? Part of Kherson, part of South, part of Donetsk, but that's not definitely the results they were expecting for, and not definitely the result of country, 140 million population country fighting with a small Ukraine, 38 million officially, but really much less, because really a lot of people abroad, and that's far from 38 million here living. So we'll see. As I said, only in Sumy around 170,000 people left during 1 week. And somebody coming back, of course, but somebody keeps living still. Yeah. But West probably waiting for something or hoping for something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, what? Putin needs to plan an offense on his wine cellar. He needs, but unfortunately, yeah, we know he's crazy enough and he won't stop, really. Orban was correct in this way, that he won't stop anyway until he will either, it will be total crash, total collapse, or until he will get something that he can sell to his own population, give as a victory. Also, you see, okay, our main task was to get this, to do that. So here it is. You can be satisfied and relaxed, people. So, but we all understand, I guess. I don't know even what can stop him, actually. Yeah. What elections? Yeah. He will just try to get rid of the opponent again. Yeah, as always. We'll see what's gonna happen with Prigozhin. Jack, Leopards, and Abram tanks being sent are the second best versions of each tank type. This is a big deal and shows great trust in the Ukraine. AFU, Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Yes, we understand that, and that's kind of, like a really holiday, like people not celebrate, but we really were waiting for that. And as you know, Zaluzhny said, for counter-offensive from our side and for some breaking the currency of the war to our side. So we need around 300 tanks. due to numbers which we're going to get, it's around 317 something. Let's hope that will be enough. Let's hope we won't need to request for more, and let's hope we stop this finally. And we, of course, we won't forget. Of course, we won't forget. But I'm thinking that, like, honestly, we probably never can be relaxed here anymore from now on, even after victory, because we can expect all the time something from that side. The only way is if Russia will split into different parts, if some nationalities, how they say, smaller nationalities will claim and will ask for their independence, for their freedom, for their, to be separated from Russia, and then kind of demilitarization, I don't know how West is going to do that, but yeah, that's probably the only chance to stop these people. I don't see any other options. What? They are also sending over 1,200 military vehicles, including 100 plus Abrams, to NATO's east borders. Yeah, so if they decide to hand over some to Ukraine, they will be able to. That's great. That's great. By the way, I don't know if that's true or not, or just casual conversations, but they say that probably in June, Belarus will openly start to fight on the side of Russia, and kind of Poland will be involved. I don't know. I hope not. But I read something. By the way, the information war began here to be really serious, and our authorities told us to be very attentive where we get news, which channels are trustworthy, which we can trust. So only official news, because some disinformation, some fake news, and some demotivation news, because they try to do both ways, not only on the war zone, but also in psychological pressure of Ukrainian people. And of course, men are not like women, but we women are very sensitive. That's the same with me, though I am a wise and reasonable woman, and not stupid, far from that. But anyway, whenever I read something what really, what I don't like to read, I start to be nervous. I start to think about that. I start to check in other places if that can be true or not. But people really start, girls, women, they start to panic. Yeah. Jack. Imhor. Yeah, it's immoral to not give Ukraine what they need to win this war as quickly as possible. Time is on Russia's side. Yeah, as Orban said, right. Strike hard, strike fast, drive the orcs out or kill them all. The hardware is coming. Yeah. We are doing our best. We are trying. Yeah. And as I listened to Danilov today, and Danilov said that we were asking for some help starting since October, because actually we knew that the war will become soon, and we were asking. But of course, nobody believed us. Unfortunately, me too. I was very nervous. I was afraid, but I didn't believe. Really, I thought it will be stopped. I couldn't imagine something like that in our times. Like, okay, we hate each other, but not like that, not something like that. So I was thinking there will be some diplomatic way, or somebody will calm down him. or he's just blackmailing us, but no. So yeah, now I guess everybody understand already with whom we are dealing. Eyes open. Hello, thanks for joining. It's 31 Abrams being sent, not 100. Yeah. Jack corrected. So along the borders, yeah. Yeah. What? According to the Dutch Royal Land Force, hundreds of Abrams are being sent to NATO countries, Lithuania and Poland, because USA forces are going to be stationed there for months. Yeah, and that's correct. That's correct, because you never know what will be in his mind. He hasn't no mercy for his people, even to start blackmailing or maybe to scare away. He can do something. For now, we cannot predict. We cannot make any like pure and 100% guarantee prognosis, right? Because nobody knows what's in his mind. Jack, it's not luck, Vita. God placed President Zelensky in charge to protect. Yeah, and Russia will implode as the demographic decline is a death nail. Yeah, killed civilians in bring many tears. Yeah, unfortunately. Have you heard this news? Like probably China will start war in 2025 with Taiwan also. Something like that. But as I understood, one of the famous military, American military, announced that, but like officials said, that's just his opinion, but not the opinion of our official military authorities. Also, yeah, proxy war is correct. Not information war. Okay, proxy war. Sorry. Okay, proxy war. Yeah. Carlos Cabretti, hello from Washington. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Eyes open. Vita, best bet is to move from Ukraine. Russia will never be split. Sorry, being realistic. Hi from UK. Hi. Hello. I understand. I am realistic. That's why I'm so nervous. I am realistic. I am really realistic. So that's why probably I am afraid, even if we talk about my city, probably I'm afraid more than others because I am too realistic. And honestly, I start to see such a nightmares, such a horrible dreams, absolutely, about war actions right here, like, something like in Bakhmut, which I showed you. And I just hope that my brains plays bad games with me because I'm too nervous about all that. And I'm thinking about that 24 hours, we have very wonderful weather today, quite sunny, and we have a little bit more electricity. And, when you go outside, the birds are singing, sun is shining, the fresh air, and started to smell even spring a little bit because that's not like -10, -15, more or less okay, comfortable weather, And I catch myself all constantly on the thought, if not war right now, I would be really happy. And actually, nothing more could. Of course, we have always some problems except wars, right? Except war, some health problems, some other problems, some problems with relative, with kids, all the time. And sometimes really important, big problems. But war is the biggest problem, which I am personally thinking 24 hours. No matter what I'm doing, I cannot relax. Even when I watch some animated cartoons or movie with kids, I am checking news, I'm looking. And when you have all this constant air raid sirens, today, by the way, we got announcement that Sumy and Chernigiv region get the rocket danger. Because something flied from Kursk and something was flying along our border, but thanks God so far fine. But anyway, you always boiling in this. So I hope that's not my brains start to predict me something to pay my attention, but just maybe like overloading, when you think too much about something, you start to see that in your dreams. But 2-3 times that was really horrible. I wake up at night and oh my God, I couldn't sleep after. Yeah, unfortunately. To move from Ukraine, not for me, guys, not for me. I was traveling too much. I had a very busy youth. I was really kind of business lady, and I was traveling too much. So far, I'm really tired, I'm really tired. I'm devastated. And to start everything from zero, of course, we are not talking if the situation will be like in Bakhmut or Ugledar or Solidar or Slavyansk, or Mariupol. Then you don't have just other way out and you don't have any choice. Of course, you have to move somewhere. I'm not sure if that will be some foreign country or some more safe region of Ukraine. But I can't imagine so far, and I don't want even to imagine myself in some other place, because my motherland is here, my house is here. Everything what belonged to me is here. I mean, not only physically, but psychologically, morally, emotionally. And of course, I have some friends who told me and who keep telling me, go, move, but I really don't want. Until it's more or less okay, I would prefer to stay. Yeah. Jack, I understand what you mean. I have the same feeling, and I really don't no, I understand actually why. I understand why, but that really irritates me as well. Yeah. I never liked them, honestly. Very specific people. Very specific. And to cross that border control is really difficult, most difficult border control, because the character of border controllers, not like they're strict or more attentive to all features, but just their attitude to people. Yeah. Jack, President Zelensky has done a better than masterful job at doing everything he needs to do. Politics take time. Politics suck. Majority are corrupt, weak, selfish, foolish, hedonistic, wine bibbers. Right. I absolutely agree with you, and I can tell you guys, of course, and that's not a secret. We mentioned that many times. Our country is greatly corrupted, greatly, in all spheres. But right now started the real fight with corruption. I see. Really. A lot of governors of different regions, including Sumy, by the way, and not governor, but the chief of, region military administration, were fired, including Sumy. And SBU right now, I know, came to Sumy. So now we have them here. They're checking everything. Not everything, but they know what to check and whom to check. And something also with, these defensive constructions made of concrete, somebody made that, like more expensive. So for some people, for ordinary people, it's real war. But for some, unfortunately, still the chance to get more money than usual when other people surviving, but some really getting more rich even, So that's paradox. Some people never can be changed, unfortunately. But what? One of China's generals is an uneducated moron. Saw a video about him. If he is in charge, then they will just waste their own lives and equipment. Yeah, I guess so. I hope, guys, nothing like this will happen. It's a time, 21st century. It's a time of diplomatic. It's a time of human beings. It's the epoch of civilization and civilized way to solve the problems and any issues. We are all people all over the world. We are all the same, just physical people. We can talk. I think everything can be solved by talking, by negotiation, by doing something. But of course, not in the way when the one is really, trying to be not fair, even during the negotiation. That's understandable. But yeah, hopefully that's just his illusions. Eyes open. China, Taiwan is Washington propaganda to provoke China. I hope nobody will be provoked, really. Enough of blood. Enough. You heard, guys, what happened in Israel? Young terrorist guy, 13 years old, shoot people. He shoot father and son. The guy was 22 years old. His father was 46 something. And among killed people were also Ukrainian women. So blood everywhere, every day. There's something is going wrong. Yeah. Jack, no one can stop China from taking Taiwan. If China goes all in, it will be theirs. Really? Oh my God. Gregory, hello. Thanks for coming. Hello. Gregory, yeah, you can ask me about the mask. I'm sorry for that. I have some health issues. Don't ask me too much, please. That's enough huge stress for me. Tomorrow probably I will be also in mask. We'll see. Next weekends, I guess everything will be okay. I hope you are not scared. Let's imagine we are on masquerade, some ball. Let's imagine. So now you can see me how I'm going outside when I go to supermarket. So in this stylish black mask. So that's not something what I really need. I'm sorry for that. I hopefully you're not scared away, guys. Jack, China is the opposite of Russia in terms of striking. They have a competent military. Yeah, and huge number of people, right? Absolutely huge. The biggest country all over the world, I guess. But you think there is no diplomatic way to decide the problem? Absolutely. Jack Vita, I will help heal you, girl, in time. Patience brings wisdom. Ukraine will prevail. Yeah. I really believe in that. No doubts, absolutely. I don't know in what form, but I really know I will tell probably awful words. And not like I hope, I believe nothing like that will really happen. But even if they make total ruins of Ukraine, like total, not only those few cities, but like even if the whole territory of Ukraine will be like that, and only if some really small amount of people will left somewhere underground, surviving like zombie, they will still this left people, they will still hate Russia. So even in that case, the victory cannot be fully them, because psychologically, spiritually, our people will never bend, in front of Russia. I mean, even now, I listened to one politician, Russian politician, by the way. He was on the Russian TV show, but unfortunately those idiots, they don't give him a chance to talk, because when he start to tell really reasonable things, they start to shut him out, to shut him up, sorry. And he was really telling, like, whose idiots was an idea to bomb peaceful cities and to bomb infrastructure. You really think when you leave people without electricity, heating, water, and normal life conditions, you really think that Ukrainians will support Russia even in case if Russia will win? You should be crazy, guys, he said. What wrong did people to you? But they didn't let him even talk. But he was Russian, by the way. He was Russian. He said, even those who were for Russian peace from the beginning, not all, of course, still, a lot of people want that. But even those big percentage of those who were for Russia, they changed their mind, and the hatred is just growing and growing day by day. So the goal was different, but it's the result is completely opposite, completely. And he was absolutely right, but nobody wanted to listen to him, of course, because they don't let reasonable people talk there, unfortunately. Ay. Jack Vita, you are more beautiful than most women who wear masks. Looks good, girl. Thanks. I understand that's not good, but yeah, sometimes something happens, Tristan, Jack is right. As always, smart guy. China will do what we want 2 million army. Yeah. Steven Hiat. Hello, thanks for joining. I think like first time you're with us. It will take 150 years to rebuild Ukraine. I hope faster, but the damage is really huge. But still, a lot of cities are okay, but specific part of Ukraine, of course, completely ruined. Completely. I don't have even idea that after war, when everything is over, is there any reason like to rebuild or to renovate, or just need to, just to clean everything, to put kind of memorial in honor of victims, soldiers and civilian peoples who were fighting there, who died there. I don't know. Some cities really, I showed you, like Ugledar. All those buildings, they are not worth reconstructing, because all the system damage, gas, electricity, water, everything. And I believe cemeteries even ruined there. So it will be ethically, I don't know how to build, like we say, to build a new house on somebody's bones never will bring happiness to new owners. But energetically, I really don't know, guys, what's gonna happen with those cities, those ghost cities, how we call them now. Yeah, Tristan, quietly, Baltics are being fortified already. Yeah, of course we will rebuild, and of course it will take time and efforts and power and investments and energy to stand from our knees. I mean, to keep the back straight again. That will take time. Yeah, and absolutely huge investments. And some places probably will be abandoned, just the clean territory as a memory. I don't really know. Gregory, one must never hate, no matter what, for hate is poison for one's soul. I understand. I know. I know. And I agree. And I agree. But honestly, I can hardly believe the person on whose eyes probably were killed kids and wife severely and probably even raped. Let's say it like direct speech. Yeah, do you really think it's possible not to hate, even if that poison the soul? I don't know how people can live after that, honestly. Really, how people can survive, and how their life is going after. I think it's impossible to survive, to overcome, to not to forgive, even to accept one day. I think those pictures will be in your mind like all your life till your last minute. And I understand everything, guys, because I'm reading a lot of philosophical literature. I'm reading a lot of scientific literature, psychological literature. I know all that. But honestly, for me, I must confess, it's not possible not to hate now, really. And when I think about people who got such tragedy, not like me, sitting in basement and being nervous and just afraid, but people who really suffered from tortures and from all these stories, I really don't know. Forgive my weakness and probably my not being wrong, but I can't imagine. I can't imagine. My mom, when she talks to my younger daughter, when she talks about the situation, about war situation, she keeps telling that after everything will be over, we will forgive them. We will forgive them. But my small daughter, she doesn't accept this idea. She's not. She's coming and tell me, oh, Granny told me we're gonna forgive them. And she said, I can't forgive. But she is more or less okay. In comparison, she gets huge stress. She gets huge stress. But if we compare stress in Bakhmut, in Mariupol, in Bucha, and in Irpin, and Chernigiv, and oh my God, in Kharkov, and I don't know what happened then, but even she understands, and she say, we cannot forgive them. We cannot forgive them. So I will disappoint you, Gregory, in this way. Probably I'm not mature enough or not still ready to do that. Maybe later, when I will be older and not so emotional or impulsive, but I still believe. I still have some religious questions, guys, which we are not going to raise here, but not about why this war happened, but why some situations happened, not just at the war field, but even towards to civilian people. That I cannot understand, and I cannot get a right answer from nobody. I talk to religious people, I ask them questions, but for me that sounds not reasonable. not reasonable. Either I cannot understand still. Maybe I am wrong. Yeah. Juan, hello. You also afraid of me in mask? Привет, Vita the Brain. I'm happy to be able to see you live. I really enjoy your perspective. Get well soon. Yeah. I have a tiger mask, guys. Tiger. Last Christmas, not this year, previous year, 2021. I recorded very nice video with my younger daughter. We got 2 masks, like tiger mask something, and we had some New Year decoration, and we were singing with her jingle bells, and sending that video to my English-speaking friends. That was really fun. And then New Year, that was so nice. So, guys, we have 45 minutes with you. Jack, hi, Planet Man. Did you find your new planet? Yes, Illinois, Peoria. Steven, thank you. Cleveland. Welcome to an honorable, honest, no bullshit channel. Yeah, for new guys, we discuss here. We have a Borsch Society here. We discuss here absolutely any topics, any, no matter, no taboo here. And of course, I'm sharing with you my personal and absolutely honest and genuine emotions. Even if I understand, probably some of you won't like to hear, but anyway, I am all yours. I mean, I am open, like an open book. So, eyes open. Azov and the far-right extremists done its fair share of violence over the years to regular people of Ukraine. Always forgive but not forget. I understand about forgive but not forget. Yes, but I completely disagree about Azov. Completely disagree about Azov. Why? Because I can tell you, I have friends who are in Azov, and I know a lot of things which probably not from internet or some resources, but like really like honest conversation, and I can trust those people. So, and I really the situation with Azov was really important for me personally to understand for myself. There were some cases, of course, because as we said, there is no family without ugly. Hopefully the translation is correct and you understand what I mean. Like every family has a skeleton in the cupboard, of course, right? Everywhere can be some certain exceptions which can be not honor of the group, right? But kind of shame can be. But that's far from truth. Absolutely far from truth. Absolutely. I know personally a lot of people from Azov, a lot of, and I can assure you, you're mistaken. Jack Witt, I don't hate. Evil must be fought in strength and honor. Right. An example of how to act must be presented. Pray for your enemies and kill them all if necessary. Yeah, another time, another day I can answer. Okay, cool. Thanks. Probably you will explain me. You're wise man. Probably you will explain me the way that I can really understand and accept. Because everybody given an answer, but either I'm deaf, or the reasons are not too reasonable for me, so I can't accept that. Doesn't those answer doesn't don't satisfy me, so don't satisfy, not like I would like to hear something else, but I need really to accept, to understand, to realize, to digest, and but unfortunately, uh, yeah, I mean, Jack, some of my opinions, personal opinions, or my views, of course, I understand not everybody can like that, or not everybody can agree that. That's understandable and that's true. That's not like, not everybody must or obliged love me. Yeah, that's understandable. But I mean, for those people who are on the same page with me, I hope that's interesting and important, but I can accept that some people can have absolutely different point of view, absolutely. So I'm okay with that and never try to bug somebody with my personal ideas. Steven, both of us in church history areas. I hate zone conference in Nauru. Unfortunately, I'm not too much aware about zone conference in Nauru, so cannot tell anything really. Bill, hello, good morning. Everybody who is joined, shocked seeing me in mask. Tristan, never forget that all war takes a larger toll on civilian population, of than it does on military. I never thought about that actually, really. I always was thinking that like civilian population more safe, right? Because war zones and war and battles like fights, really they can take like huge amount of people from both sides. Civilians, of course, definitely, but I never thought to that extent. My opinion was wrong. Yeah, this concept is not new. I'm a peaceful person. I never was, I never was too much in. Oh, I knew some main facts, of course, definitely. I follow, but not like deeply to understand that civilian people, unfortunately, die more often than military. Though for me, it seems absolutely opposite. Yeah, World War II, 50 million casualties of war, civil plus military. 50 million. Goodness. Just imagine these numbers. That's more than total Ukraine. I was afraid of war since I was child because we had, I was born in Soviet Union and I was in Russian kindergarten, and we got such a huge propaganda. I mean, constantly, I understand that kids should know the history, but we were just 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. But they read us so many stories and so many, different holidays and different, like, not procedures, but kind of rituals about war, that I had a paranoid fear of war since I was child, but I was living in absolutely peaceful atmosphere. But for me, since childhood, I understood that the war is something which is like the greatest grief what can happen in people's life. And I remember when I was young, my grandmother, she was telling me, she was small girl, really like 5, 6, 7, young girl. And she was telling me all those stories, war stories. I remember all those stories. Long winter, frosty evenings under the big cotton and thick cotton blanket. You're listening in the darkness, all those stories you try to imagine, and all that in my mind since childhood. And I never thought we're gonna have our own experience. And my kids will tell such stories, not such, but some stories to their kids. And yeah. George, hello, glory to Ukraine, thanks. Thanks for spending time with us today. Yes, Stephen, there must needs be opposition in all things. If not, we would not understand good, or evil. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But some people, they express their disagreement not in a polite way. Sometimes some people become aggressive or something. That's why, as I said, I try not to talk to my friends, to people whom I really like and love. I mean, not in as a partner, but friends. I mean, right? I respect. I try not to talk about few things, not to spoil, because sometimes after some conversation you can think, oh my god, that he was my friend or she was my friend for so many years. How you could when negotiations, when just conversation turns into some fight. Yeah. Yeah, George, bottom line, Russia is wrong to invade Ukraine. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we want to tell. Long story short, you want to tell, right? Yeah, I agree. Bill, no, Vita, I thought you were hiding your identity due to the topic of war. No, Bill, I'm talking about war almost every stream, like one stream about girls and 2 streams about war. No, hopefully, I don't need to do that. No. Just some health issues. You funny boy, Bill. I'm a spy. I'm a spy. George, yeah, Ukraine is doing their special operation to demilitarize Russia and the border between them. Keep going, Ukraine. We were keeping, not like keeping silence, but we were not shooting back for a very long time when it's really needed. But yesterday, I read like Podolyak. I really like him, Podolyak. He's really smart and wise guy. And he told, so Moscow will be punched, Yekaterinburg will be punched, St. Petersburg also will be punched. If Ukrainian people suffered from all that, why not those people shouldn't suffer? So probably that was kind of, trolling. We'll see. Tom, hello, good morning. I'm Black Angel today, Tom, you see? Black Angel. Yeah, eyes open. Peace is achieved by diplomacy. Should be like that, right? That's the only and the right way in these times. We are not barbarians. Everybody has its own territory. Everybody has its own language, its own culture, its own religion, its own mentality, nationality, governing. So I really don't care what's going on. I mean, in a good way. What's going on in my neighbor's house or in my neighbor's, garden? I don't care. Unfortunately, you see, some people really cares and they decide they have right to change something or to do what they think will be better for us, which sounds absolutely strange. Ukrainian people, they are rebellious people, but very patient, very patient. We keep silence for a long time, we let somebody press us, but when we raise up, then it's some issue, some rebellion start. But even if somebody don't like our president or our country or our language, that's just our country's business. That's it. And I believe that should be in regarding every country all over the world. Every country. So for me that's strange. For me that's strange. Why somebody decide that he knows better what is better for us. So diplomacy is the only way at this epoch already to solve problems. And working together or things get worse for all. It is Holocaust Memorial Week this week. Yeah. People make a lot of tragedies and make a lot of blood run just in vain for nothing and just without any reasons. I think the world is organized well enough. Everybody has borders. Just live their life until that doesn't bug somebody with terroristic actions or something. I mean, like when it starts to blackmail and to bring danger to another countries. So all the rest never should be interfered. Never. Bill, you can be a professional ventriloquist, as I can see lips move when you talk. Oh, okay. My lips were nice today. Not your best color, not the red one. Kind of apricot color. But you can imagine. Switch on your imagination. Make your fantasy work, Bill. Soon you will see my lips again. Yeah. Tristan, military intel says only 25 million Ukrainians still inside country due to war, deaths, and massive refugees and immigration. Yeah. Like 13 millions left. 13 millions left. And of course, people keep leaving. A lot of people. Some getting back, but some would like to get back, but no place where to get back. No job, no property left, no place to live. So, huge wave of refugees. Yeah. By the way, guys, probably tomorrow I will give you more details, but I didn't find like too interesting details. Like our government, together with foreign ministries, made the process of getting married between Ukrainian ladies and foreign guys abroad much easier right now, much faster and much easier. So take the chance, guys. It's a good chance really now to get your golden fish. I mean, in a good way, golden fish, not but golden fish which will bring you happiness and luck and will make you happy. So really, I will check for details more. If I find some really good advice, I will inform you tomorrow. But for you to know that the procedure, if some of you or maybe some of your friends, so the procedure of getting married much faster and easier right now abroad. I mean, if the lady stays abroad and going to marry with a foreign guy. Tristan, population Ukrainian was 44 million, big drop. No, original population of Ukraine when I was young, like Ukraine, it was 52 million. So that's the original population of Ukraine. But then due to some factors and reasons, and some people moved abroad, some people died, and Chernobyl, a lot of cancer, bad life conditions, constant stress, so like not the best place to make your health better for many, many years. So, of course, huge drop. And then finally we drop up to, then was 42 and then 39, 38, sorry. The last number was 38 before war. And now around 13 millions left. Yeah. Jack, Vita, when I speak in church tomorrow on the topic of overcome the world and find rest, I shall share your thoughts from last week with the congregation. Yes, of course, for sure. For sure, thanks. Gregory, hope you feel better. I will. I don't have way out. I will. I have to a little bit. Sometimes I also can be broken, like some machine or robot. Something can be broken. Tom, I have not heard from my friend in Kiev for 2 days. We talked that the last massive rocket attack was 26 January. 11 people, but that's not only in Kiev, of course, that from all massive rocket attacks. Just see if she was online, check when she was online first time, try to call. If you can give the number to what and what can share, I can call and try to see if she's okay. I believe she's okay. Maybe just electricity problems, because guys, really today we have a little bit release with electricity, but before that was something, so many people start to call to Kiev, to all these establishments with complaints, and really left a lot of complaints, because that's impossible. We got just 2 times the light in a day by 2 hours. That's it. And you can just imagine during these 20 hours when you don't have power, your connection is not working. Internet almost don't work. But the Sumy is one of the worst region concerning electricity. Poltava as well. Kharkov is the best, by the way. Kharkov doesn't have electricity only 3 hours a day. So 21 hours they have. And the connection is really good. But here, oh my God, you can't call to anybody. You cannot reach. You can call 20 times, 30 times. You will never reach anybody. So you can text. Thanks God sometimes on WhatsApp. By the way, WhatsApp is working the best when this outages. Telegram, so Viber, shitty sometimes. Sometimes if you want to call, you can call, but you cannot receive calls. I don't know, what a strange system. But WhatsApp is the best. I mean, the best quality of connection in this way. So, but normally, when you don't have power, not even because we have turns, the city is divided into different lines. From this time, one line is switched off, and then they have electricity. Another line is switched off. So even if you go to the city, not stay in home, so some other line there where you are doesn't have any power. So even then, if you try to call to somebody, you will not reach anybody. So that's really an issue right now. And even Zelensky, president, he mentioned that Sumy is one of the worst region above electricity right now, unfortunately. But hopefully they are trying to, because today is a little bit surprise. Like we had 13 minutes earlier electricity before stream. But, normally I should be happy, but I start to worry because I thought, what if they give electricity 30 minutes earlier right now? but they will switch it off also 30 minutes earlier, and then the stream will be interrupted, like cut off. So, in normal peaceful life, you wouldn't care. But right now you are like paranoid, checking minutes. And if you have more electricity than always, you start to be nervous. Something is going wrong. And that can ruin your plans. Tom, there was a saying in the 70s, what if they had a war and nobody came? Yeah. Yeah. That is called peace. Good. Yeah, eyes open. People do make tragedy. Sadly, most of it is for greed of money and corruption. We have a very corrupt government here in Britain. You see, guys, we have this good proverb also in our language. How it is to translate correctly that you understand? Хорошо там, где нас нет. It's good there where there are no where we are not. So actually, the person will always think that somewhere is better. Like a lot of people will think, not will think, but think that Great Britain is like it's not only they think, but it's true. It's a great country, with a great culture and history. And I have a lot of friends in Great Britain, in London specifically. But I mean, people always will think that there is better. And what if I would be in Great Britain? My life would be absolutely different. But that's not true. Whenever you go, you will have different difficulties, different issues, and then you will remember about your place and will think, at least there I could manage somehow, because I knew people, I had some connections, they are my native language, something. So that's typical for people to think that somewhere is something. You see, our Ukrainian people think that only we have corruption, only Ukraine have corruption. But you now mentioned that Britain also has a corrupt government. But Ukrainian people probably wouldn't believe you because they think Great Britain corrupted. No, how that can be. So also interesting. Yeah, Bill, most governments are corrupt. Of course. Of course. Mask. What? I can only give you what is shown in chat here or passed on to me in private. If Tom has a phone number, then I would have to go through Diana. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, Tom, keep us updated. I wish she will contact you and just check when she was online last time. That will tell you a lot. Probably really power problems. Check. Steven is new here. We are both Melchizedek priests and served as full-time volunteer missionaries in our youth. Great. Guys, I have to make some announcement, okay, as always. So before you think about next questions, but for guys who just joined our channel, I need to let know once again, first of all, I need to say thanks to everybody for your super help, guys, for your donations. And due to your help, we keep being alive and our mission every month is possible. So to cover expenses, can you imagine all what we need? Just if 40 followers will donate a small Starbucks coffee daily. So as for today, we need, no, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, yeah, as for today, we need, guys, $846 to cover our monthly cost to run Ukrainian channel. So you see the amount is getting less. So guys, keep helping us, and we really say thank you a million times to everybody who invested in us and who understand this issue, and thanks for that. So guys, also by sharing the links of our videos and our channel between your friends or colleagues or social networks when you think people need this information or will be interesting for somebody, also that also can be great help, because doing that you help us growing, you help us channel to grow. So our top 3 VIP donors are Thomas Ramsey, John Zuniga, Jacob Dickerson, and as our big thank to you, guys, we are giving them founding member status, which comes with special privileges, as you know, including one free Zoom coaching with beautiful Janочка, $75 value. And also, guys, we also want to mention Juan Vasquez, Anton Nortie, JC Oli, Kevin Irwin, Grant Smith, Kerson Hicks, William Anga, Rodney Podesta. Rodney, by the way, every time I mention him, he disappeared. Hopefully he's fine. Bradford Hazard and Jesse Kelly. So thank you to everybody for any amount, guys, you help us with. So up to you, up to your desire, comfort, budget, possibilities. So we will be very thank you. And every month we will recognize the largest donor with a shout out, and he will be awarded the title of his choosing, such as Mr. Hulk, etc. And he will receive one Zoom coaching with Jana, $75 value. The guys who would like to support us by donation can do that at matchguarantee, spelled with the y.com/donate. The link, guys, you can find below this video as well, and I can share with you too. So I can show that you know how it looks like, but under all of our videos you can find this link. So you're welcome. Okay, guys, and that's it for announcement for today. I'm back to you, and we have 15 minutes more to answer your questions. This mask. Так, Tom. I communicate with her through Google Chat. I do have her phone number. If I don't hear from her, I will contact Diana. Yeah, okay. Google Chat. What's that, Google Chat? I never used that. Google Chat. Why not Viber? If you have her phone number, Tom, you can save her phone number. You can find her in messengers, WhatsApp, Telegram, Viber, and just check on the top of the chat when she was last online. That's it. If you didn't do that still, so you can do that. And probably then you can come down. I don't know how she used that Google Chat on her computer. Who knows? Maybe her computer got broken or something, or no power. So she cannot use, I don't know, like laptop or something. But you can always find where her number in Viber, WhatsApp, or Telegram. So try to do that. Oh my God, I'm itching from this mask. Godness. I'm really sorry for people, you know, who has to wear that in office or at work for the whole day. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. But try to do that what I told you. That really can help. Yannick, hello, good afternoon. Steven, masks don't work anyway. Yeah, you're immune. No, somehow they work. Somehow they work. Somehow. But still, yeah. Vaccination? What do you think about vaccination? I know a lot of people who still got sick, even being vaccinated few times. I know some people who died or had bad complications. So I think that all depends individually on the individual immunity status of your body, of your organism, right? On your precondition and on what is your lifestyle. But still, I know some people who died who were absolutely healthy and who led very healthy and good lifestyle and just died. That was really hard to accept and to understand, to realize, I mean. Tom, the problem there is power outages. I'll send money to her to buy a power bank. Yeah, that's a good. But I believe she must have power bank, because without power bank, for now, at the beginning of the years, I guess now everybody should have power bank, because otherwise people cannot not like survive, but they cannot work, they cannot do anything. Without phone, you can't survive. So yeah, power banks prices, by the way, this year are incredible. Oh my god, like no name, absolutely no brand power bank cost like really much. Really much. Before war, that was like 3 times cheaper. Now people earning on that. What we have no idea about Viber, but if she turned off that option on WhatsApp, then you can't see when she was last online. But still, he can try. Not everybody do that. I know, far from, especially Ukrainian people. Not far from. What's the difference? What's the difference between Ukrainian people and Western people in communication? That is very interesting point to mention, and this difference really surprised me. So I know that Western people, they have, of course, that means respect, but they have time frames from after which or before which you can't call, you can't text, because that considers to be impolite. Let's say, I will give you a simple example. I have a customer who has kind of plastic factory, and he needs to sometimes examples from Europe, from different countries: Hungary, Romania, Poland, Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, Poland, Lithuania, almost from all the, even Denmark. So all these plastic factories from time to time send them big parcel of plastic examples. They need to check the quality. So how they fast and cheaper can send that to Ukraine? By drivers, right? So I'm sending driver there, giving address there. We don't need to contact anybody. Just I need to call and to say that the car is in front of the gate. So please let somebody, like maybe a security guy or somebody, just came out and give this sack of plastic. No need to pay, because factory in Ukraine will pay for delivery. Driver just take and go. There is never a chance to reach people after working day. Sometimes the driver can be late, like 15 minutes. But when the working day is over 5 p.m., that means you will never reach them until next day, 9 a.m., when they open. This, honestly, I never can understand and probably won't understand. You guys interested in sending this, because if this plastic will suit here, guys, in Ukraine, they will do a huge purchase. They will sign the contract and you will sell big portions, earning good money. I never can understand that. And then I asked the guy, Ukrainian guy, if the driver will come 1 hour later, can somebody stay for 1 hour more? Or can they leave this sack, it's actually the trash, the garbage, plastic garbage, at the gate that the driver just came, take, I make a photo, black sack near the gate, outside, you just take and drive. That's it. No, they can't. Only in 1 or 2 countries, in Poland, guys were okay to do that, and in Romania, because their mentality closer to, but Romanian guys, oh my God, he makes my brain boil. First of all, difficult to talk because they don't speak English so well. Difficult to explain who I am and what I want and why I want his plastic to take. So that's really an issue. And even, I know that even friends, if you, and they see even Ukrainian people who move abroad, when I call them like 9 p.m., I can't reach them. I can't reach them anymore. But for me, honestly, I never switch off my phone. Never, ever. Never. I can swear you. I don't remember when I last time specifically intentionally switched off the phone. Sometimes I can put on mute not to wake up kids because we are sleeping in the same room, but it's always on vibration. So when my people call me at 3 a.m., I always pick up, and I always, not like sometimes, of course, you cannot, but I mean, people can call me at any time, and I can call to people here at any time if I want to talk. I know that in foreign countries, in Western countries, that's not typical. So when the person consider he is relaxing, he's out. You can't reach. You can text, you can call, but he's deaf or she's deaf. They won't pick up because that's the time not to talk over the phone. And so people, I understand from one side, I hope you understand what I wanted to tell by this. European Western people, they appreciate their time. Probably they appreciate their personal time. But when they at work, they also can't talk. And when they at home, they also don't want to talk. So it's really a difficult to reach person when you really want something from him. So that's an issue. But Ukrainians almost never do like that. Almost never. So that's the difference. If you have friends here, you can call, like, if you want to share the news, I can call the neighbor at 11:30 p.m. or at midnight. If I heard some explosion quite close, I won't sleep. I will call her and say, did you hear? What was that? And then we start to talk. Though I know she's aged lady, and she's working and can be relaxing, but she will always pick up and she will always talk to me. The same is she can call me anytime. So it's not like we don't respect each other. Of course, we know whom we can call, whom we can't. Of course, you won't call to the doctor at 11 p.m., right? If you want just to ask, I have a headache, what should I do, right? But in general, we are open. That's what about what you say. Some people do that, really, but not all. Far from all. Switch off these notifications. So Tom can try. So, Bill, that was about me. Face green, smiling, body green, covering eyes. What was that? That was a bad joke about me? Gregory, enjoy the rest of your evening, Vita. If you put a hood, you will look like a ninja. Oh, I will try. I have some. I can. So yeah, just say not to all works. Yeah. Tristan, I'm adamantly opposed to the vaccinations and based on good genetics, and that has to do with the impossibility of maintaining vaccination because of mutation. Yeah, I understand. I am not anti-vax, but I'm not anti-vax. I mean, all normal vaccinations. So let's say all my pets, all my animals, they're vaccinated regularly on the same day, year by year. I never miss. And I vaccinate even old aged animals just to prevent them, because I know they are living out, they can be outside and can be hedgehogs and some other animals which can bring something, So as for kids, they also vaccinated, but not against COVID. We are not. In this, I don't believe. Probably it will be good in 10 years after all probations, experiments, right experiments, and after time, we're gonna see the consequences. I want to see that if people okay, then probably that's fine, but not like making that really fast, not having even test period and proper testing, and then try. But again, I'm just I prefer, I'm not hanging around. I'm not too much in people's crowd. I'm not attending guests right now or something. And yeah, I'm not working in office, so I think I should be fine. At least for these years, probably I got that already. Last year I was sick 2 times, like severely. So probably that was that. But thanks God we are alive. Guys, 2 minutes I have. Okay. Eyes open. Vita is being mysterious lady with her mask. Yeah, exactly like a ninja, right? So, oh yeah, I need this. I need this hat, balaclava, black one. Yeah, look, I look like a ninja, right? So I can be not bad in a black, in some black costume. I have a costume, guys, for swimming in the cold water. This special, for diving. Oh, one day I need use it. That would be fun, right? Yeah. So guys, I have to say goodbye today. We have just few minutes left, and I want to say thanks to everybody who joined me today, who spent this time with me. Hopefully that was useful for you. Once again, thanks. I wish nice weekends and the rest of the Saturday. For most of you, I guess still the whole day is ahead, so enjoy it as much as you can. Don't overload your brains. Read something nice, meet some nice people, go to some nice place, enjoy home coziness, whatever you would like to have today. So I wish all the best to you during these weekends. Tomorrow, guys, if everything is fine and if the PPP electricity schedule is the same, so we're gonna meet same time like today, 4 p.m. Ukrainian, 9 a.m. Eastern. Of course, who just joined us, who were with us today first time, thanks to all of you as well. You are welcome to our Borsch Brotherhood, our Borsch Society. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, to give us your likes, and to share our links as well. Who has desire to support and to donate, you're welcome and greatly appreciated for that. And for guys who don't know about what our channel, I will show some short video. I will say goodbye, guys, and we'll be waiting for you tomorrow. Tomorrow again will be war update, hopefully to find interesting information for you and prepare your questions for tomorrow. Okay, love all of you and have a great day, guys.
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
See you guys tomorrow. Have a nice weekend.